What's up, guys? Got the Texans shirt on. If you keep up with the NFL or my channel, you already know what we're about to talk about. We're about to talk about the Texans draft. It's my predictions video. You ready? I'm ready. I'm not even going to talk that much before. Actually, that's a lie. I'm about to have to explain to you how I predicted and stuff. I got a lot of names here, as you can see, but what I did was the person I say first is who I think we probably will end up drafting, and then the other names are like people that I wouldn't be surprised if we drafted at that spot. You know, I'll try and cover all my bases. So let's go ahead and dive into the Texans draft. Now, we picked 25 in round one. Now, with the 25th pick, I think the Houston Texans will take Cam Robinson out of Alabama. Offensive tackle, I think left tackle to be exact. Yeah, he's a left tackle. I think that's going to be good for our offensive line. Our offensive line will get better. I currently think Dwayne Brown plays left tackle for us, but Dwayne Brown's getting kind of old. And didn't he have injury? No, that was... Yeah, he has injury issues, doesn't he? Like, he was hurt. Let me know. I might be off. That might be another offensive line. Somebody on our offensive line was hurt. But yeah, Cam Robinson will upgrade our offensive line play, and I think that's kind of what we need. Whoever's playing quarterback, whether it be Savage or somebody we draft, I think they need a little bit more time. It's going to be a nice little pickup for us. Nice little offensive lineman. Ain't nothing little about offensive lineman, but you know what I'm saying. Now, if we don't take Cam Robinson, I think we would take Kevin King, corner out of Washington. I put Kevin King second because we lost AJ Boye. I'm not naive. I'm not stupid. I know how much coverage ability AJ Boye did for us last year. And Jonathan Joseph and Kareem Jackson are both getting older. I feel like Kevin Johnson, who's currently on the team now, can replace Kareem Jackson. And maybe Kevin King will come up and be able to replace Jonathan Joseph when he retires. And so, yeah, I just think that would be a good, pick, not for starting right now, but, for the future, because I don't even know how many more years Jonathan Joseph has. He kind of slowed down, was kind of injury prone this last season. So yeah, man, get Kevin King stir up that position. Now Rick Smith might surprise us and draft a quarterback first round. If he drafts a quarterback first round, I think he should draft Davis Webb. I used to be big up on Mahomes, especially when O'Brien said he loved Mahomes, but then I watched highlights of Mahomes and Davis Webb, and I just like Davis Webb more. I feel like he's more of a quarterback for the Texans, and Patrick Mahomes is cool and all. He'd be a nice pickup too. I wouldn't be mad if he drafted Patrick Mahomes or if we drafted Davis Webb. But I personally want us to draft Davis Webb more. I was actually sleep on Davis Webb until, I went back and watched highlight videos and I kind of did my research and read up on him. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to draft a quarterback first round, though, because Rick Smith has already said, oh, I don't want to draft a quarterback first round. I don't feel pressure to do it. Just going to go ahead and fast forward to round number 2. We picked 57th in round number 2. And I think that we don't take Cam Robinson in the first round. Second round, we should definitely take Taylor Monton out of Western Michigan. Now, if you go back and watch my combine video, I was high up on Taylor Monton then. Since watching his highlights and seeing how he kind of handled Wisconsin and Western Michigan's bowl game, I'm still high up on Taylor Monton. He kind of did struggle at times, but at the same time, he kind of held his own. I feel like we could develop him and he could be good for us. And so, yeah, I think we would take Taylor Monton if we don't take Cam Robinson. Now, if we don't pick Taylor Monton, I think we go to the defensive side of the ball and we pick Obi Melifonwo. The safety out of UConn, Obi Melifonwo, or however you pronounce his last name. If we draft him, I would definitely have to learn how to pronounce his last name. But this kid is nice. Obi is a nice, solid safety. That boy is nice. Oh, I was so excited watching his highlight film. He was just everywhere. He is the replacement for Quentin Dips. Would you talk about replacing Quentin Dips? Draft Obi Melifonwo. This boy is nice. He's one of the top safeties. So I think Obi Melifonwo is a great second round safety. He might be gone, but if he's not gone, let's draft him. And then I put Davis Webb again because I feel like Mahomes will go in the first round. So if Davis Webb is there in the second round, draft him because Davis Webb is the quarterback of the Texans' future. He could do a lot with us. I believe in Davis Webb. I trust in Savage, but if we draft Davis Webb, I'm not going to hate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be like, boo, Davis, you suck. No, I'm going to be like, cool. But still, trust in Savage. Trust in Savage. Anyway, And if we don't do any of that, my personal favorite pick, something that I personally hope happens, I hope that we draft TJ Watt second round. And you might be thinking, why TJ Watt? Well, he plays the outside linebacker, and John Simon played the outside linebacker. So we lost John Simon, and we could draft TJ Watt, and we could have two of the Watt boys. And just like the whole family competitiveness to see who could get more sacks would be great for the team. And like have JJ and his brother, like all we would have to do is ask the Chargers for Derek, and we'd have all the Watt, and we'd have the Watt boys, and we could sell tons of shirts, and I would be the first one to buy a Watt boys shirt. But yeah, it's kind of a personal thing. I don't know if we really would draft TJ Watt, but personally, I would want us to draft TJ Watt. First off, in his own right, he's a good outside linebacker. He gets to the quarterback a lot. And his brother's JJ, and just get the whole brotherly love going on in the locker room. See, I've done ranted about TJ, so I'm serious about TJ. Hey, man. TJ Watt. Okay. Now let's go on to round 3. We picked 89th in round 3. So with the 89th pick, I think we would take Deion Dawkins, offensive lineman from Temple. As you can tell, I want us to draft the offensive lineman. So if we don't get Cam Robinson, if we don't get Taylor Monton, draft Deion Dawkins. I don't like Deion Dawkins as much as Taylor Monton or Cam Robinson. But if Taylor is gone, get Deion Dawkins. And if Taylor is still available in the 3rd round, go ahead and draft him. I want an offensive lineman. At some point in the draft, please draft the offensive lineman is kind of the message here. Now, if we don't do this, this is a good place for it to draft Howard Wilson, a corner out of the University of Houston. Howard Wilson is good. He's nice with. I watched his highlights. I read up about him. He's nice with. He's a good coverage player. He gets tackles. He would just be a good addition, you know what I'm saying? Another replace Boye kind of person, but he wouldn't start as soon as maybe a Kevin King. He probably develop a little bit more and then start, you know what I'm saying, once Kareem Jackson and Jonathan Joseph leaves. I don't know if they're going to leave at the same time, which would really suck, but maybe Jonathan Joseph leaves first or Kareem Jackson leaves first, but you got to think about the future. Now, if we don't do that, I can see us taking Eddie Jackson, safety out of Alabama. He's coming off that broken leg, but I feel like he's all healed up and he could be great again, you know what I'm saying? The only thing about Eddie Jackson is he is coming off that broken leg, so to like see how he comes back and like gets into the flow of things. But I think he would be a good 3rd rounder for us because that kid was nice. I feel like if he plays the whole season, he's maybe like a 2nd rounder, maybe even like a late 1st rounder. Maybe that was a bit of a reach. I might have reached a little bit, but I think we could get Eddie Jackson. And if we don't get Eddie Jackson, I think we get Jaron Jones, nose tackle out of Notre Dame. I didn't know Vince Wilfork was a free agent and we had signed him. I guess he's retiring or whatever. He hasn't really said anything, but okay. DJ Reader is good. I'm just saying Jaron Jones as like a backup defensive tackle because Reader's not going to be out there every play and Jaron Jones can come in and give us the juice off the bench. But yeah, man, that's what I think our 3rd round is looking like. We have 2 4th round picks. Our first pick in the 4th round is 130th. With that pick, I can see us taking Stephen Taylor, outside linebacker out of the University of Houston. This is if we don't go the TJ Watt way. Stephen Taylor is like a beast. Like watching his highlight film, I was like, boy, he could really come in and for real replace John Simon like first day. You know what I'm saying? Like he gets down to the quarterback, he can do all that stuff. That's my interpretation of a swim move. That was terrible. I don't even know why I did that move. I think Stephen Taylor is just kind of a good depth pick for us in the 4th round. If we don't take Stephen Taylor here, I think we could take Jaron Jones. If we don't take him in the 3rd round, we just let him drop around and take him then because I don't know who else is looking for a nose tackle, but maybe he'll still be there. And if he's still there, let's get him. And then I had Howard Wilson again because maybe nobody's looking at Howard Wilson and he slips to the 4th round and we grab him there. Now, our 2nd, 4th round pick is 142nd, and I think we might take Nate Peterman. That's the quarterback out of Pittsburgh. Now, Nate Peterman isn't like this amazing talent that's going to blow your mind or anything, but like to like develop behind Savins. A better backup than Brandon Whedon is what I'm trying to say. That's what Nate Peterman could be for us. So maybe we draft him here, and then I had us taking Eddie Vanderdoes. That's the nose tackle out of UCLA. Like I said, we just need somebody to come up off the bench. I don't think Eric Vanderdoes is going to be like amazing or anything, but like to come off the bench behind DJ Reader, I think he can definitely do good stuff. Then let's jump down to the 5th round. We pick 169th. I think we can take Trevor Knight. I like Trevor Knight. I think he's a good late round pick that could develop into something good. So maybe we take Trevor Knight in the 5th round. I think he could be good for us. Now, if we don't take Trevor Knight, we might take a guard out of Indiana, PA, wherever that is. His name is Ethan Cooper. You might not know much about him. I don't know much about him. I read about Ethan Cooper, but I can't find any highlights about Ethan Cooper. So that's why I put him as a 5th rounder. He might not be that good. He might be better than 5th round, but maybe we'll go offensive line in the 5th round. Now, we don't have a 6th round pick, so let's drop down to the 7th round. Now, in the 7th round, I can see us taking Sojourn Shelton, a corner out of Wisconsin. He is a sleeper, bro. I would sleep on this kid. I had no idea who this kid was until I watched his highlight film. The boy is nice. Sojourn Shelton is, woo! That boy is nice. He can make plays, he can cover, he can make tackles. He's just kind of smaller. I think I don't know. I watched his highlight film like last Wednesday or whatever, so I don't remember exactly how he's built and stuff. But I do know that he is nice. He's like a good 7th rounder that will end up making plays for us, you know what I'm saying? Now, if we don't go that route in the 7th round, I think we can take Dylan Donahue, outside linebacker out of West Georgia. That kid is nice. West Georgia is a very, very small school, and if you watch his highlights, you might feel like you're watching a high school game. But Dylan Donahue is nice. I feel like he has a good sense of like getting back to the quarterback and staying with the play. I was really impressed by his highlights. I do know there's a difference when it comes to like looking amazing against a bunch of D3 players and then going to the NFL. That's why I have Dylan Donahue as a 7th rounder, but I think he would be a quality 7th rounder and he would play outside linebacker for us. And yeah, that's how I see the Texans draft. If you have insight on somebody I said, or if you think differently, or if you just want to discuss about the draft, maybe debate about the draft, go ahead, feel free to jump in the comment section. I will respond to comments. Now, if your comment is rude, I'm probably going to be rude back to you, or I'm just going to remove your comment, you know what I'm saying? But besides that, I'm cool with like being in the comment section and talking to you guys about how you feel about the Texans draft. I'm really excited to see what we do Thursday. And yeah, man, I hope this video wasn't too long for you. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, man. But yeah, man, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. Give this video a like, comment, share. Do all that fun stuff, man. Spoil the channel. 2017. Y'all stay icy. God above all else, Dexterius is out.